Welcome back, family. This is Richard, your host of Hard Hats Conversation, coming at you live, uncut. This is very live, folks. So, like I said before, whatever you see is what you get. Do me a favor, folks. If you take enough time to listen, please do me a favor and like, subscribe, and comment. Please like and subscribe and comment. That's very helpful to me, and that let me know that you're interested in the content. And if you comment, I can talk about something else, and we can share some ideas. Because like before, we're about solving problems, not talking about problems all day. So we want to have some solutions as well at the end of the day. So please like, subscribe, and comment. That's Hard Hats Conversation. I'm your host, Richard. Let's get into it a little bit this evening. It's a Wednesday evening. How long we gonna talk about this P Diddy stuff? Is they gonna have a trial? What do you guys think out there? You guys and girls, are they gonna have a trial? Uh, is he gonna plead no contest or whatever that stuff they do to try to get out of it without going through a trial? I know a lot of people talking about it, making funny videos about it and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, it's still a sad day because we do have a lot of innocent victims and some victims that actually participated in it. So we have a little bit of both. So some of the victims didn't mind doing it. And let's be honest, money talks. You know what walks. And some of them was innocent victims that didn't do that for the money. They just wanted to have a good time at a party and didn't expect that extra activity. So, what's that Bible saying? Or what's a man to gain the whole world but lose his soul? So, it's our society runs on money. It's sad, but it's reality. If you go anywhere in the world, you're going to have to deal with money. You can go hide in the cave, you still got to come out and pay for food and get supplies. So let's not be silly. Let's be realistic. You have to deal with money no matter where you go. So you can't hide from it. But we can't let it rule everything we do in our life because you'll see what happens with money. Money gets power, and you lose yourself because you have so much and you get bored and you just do it because what you can. I know that sounds crazy, but it's reality. What else is there to do? You have so much. Just think of the little stuff you have at your own place, wherever you live at. You have so much of it, you just don't even care anymore about it. You just do whatever with it, whatever it is. So this P Diddy thing, man. I just don't want to stay on it too long. I'm gonna let you guys and girls read the rest of that stuff in the tabloids out there, and let's just see what happens. And hopefully, this is the end of that garbage. And whatever happens. Okay, so I'm gonna leave that alone. Last night here, like I said, I'm based out in Cleveland. Thanks for joining. Thanks for listening. Those who's listening out of the Cleveland area, surrounding suburbs, different states and stuff. Like I said, please like, subscribe, and comment on anything that you hear, you like, or you dislike. I welcome all criticism, and I welcome all fanfare. So thank you for listening, taking a little bit of your time just to hear me rant a little bit. And I really do appreciate that because you can do anything else. There's many channels out there. There's many ideas. There's many things to see. So if you spend a few minutes with me, thank you. And that's from the bottom of my heart. Like I said, I'm stationed out here in Cleveland. We had a lot of storms last night, like the western suburbs and the southern ones. I didn't get a chance to see the news today yet, so I heard maybe it might have been a tornado touchdown or close to that. So we hope everyone survived and made it through those storms, because those storms can get nasty. Sometimes we take it for granted and thinking, oh, it's just a thunderstorm, there's nothing going to happen, I'm safe in my home, but you never know. So let's hope those folks are okay out there. I was looking at a story on the local news about a Lorraine dog kennel, and I got some comments on this, folks. And I grew up with a dog. His name was Tatterboy. Don't ask me where that name came from. His name was Tatterboy, and we got him from some people that lived in an apartment, and they was moving um, somewhere to another apartment. I guess the apartment didn't want him no more. I don't know how it was. This was back in the '70s, folks. Sorry, I was a little kid. So they asked us to take him, and we took him, and man, he was a blessing. We loved the dog. He was well trained. This is the time where you didn't have to have leashes on your dogs. They roam around and did whatever they did, you know. So we always had good memories of them. But here's my question. My question is not even dealing with that. It's just to let you know a little bit of my background. So what I'm about to say is that um, some people have too many pets. Let's be honest. We've seen the news report. What a woman gonna do with 100 cats, 50 cats, 25 cats? What a man gonna do with 10 pit bulls? Come on, that's ridiculous. Do we have to have another law to put in, or do we have one where we have to limit families of pets now? Because a lot of these families, and let's be real here, they can't afford pets. Do you know a pet is like taking care of a human being? Feeding, housing, clothing. Do that sound familiar? That sounds like taking care of another child. And we have a lot of these households, these low income households, that can't afford pets. I'm sorry, you just can't afford them because you're already getting assistance for yourself. These pets are very expensive now. They're not toys. They're not something that you can buy on Christmas Day and play with it for a month and then throw it in the basket. This is a live animal that you have to take care of. An animal is property. You are responsible for it. And there's a lot of people that are not responsible. They're not getting their pets neutered. They're breeding them. Then they get tired of them. They toss them outside like the Wednesday's garbage. Nobody's talking about this. This is terrible, man. Y'all say y'all love pets and do all this stuff, but there should be a limit. This is horrible. These animals out here suffering. They're out in the streets, they're attacking other people, pets that they walking legally and having a leash on them. They're just rummaging everywhere, and that's real. So we have to do something with folks that can't afford these pets. We gotta get a little tougher again, folks. We cannot let groups of people that can't afford animals take over the neighborhood and release their animals when they get tired of them like they're Wednesday's garbage. Now, you so-called pet owners that love your pets, you ought to be upset with this. Now, if you're lucky enough to afford 3, 4 pets, that's fine. And be able to confine them in a proper manner and feed them, that's fine. But there's a lot of folks that can't do that, and these kennels are getting hammered. It's just crazy. Now I was looking at it for a minute. I think it's 1 million or 2 million they get ready to give Lorain County kennel to help feed and house pets that people let go and just roaming the streets. Folks, that's cost money. Do you know what the food price is to feed a human being? To house a human being? We have homeless human being people out there on the streets, mentally ill and sick people out there in the streets. Do we have to choose between a human and an animal? To some of y'all, that may sound cruel, but it's reality. So both situations are messed up. If you're thinking rationally, both situations are messed up. We have to do better with this. Throwing money at a kennel is like throwing money in the garbage. It's just a band-aid. That's still gonna not stop the behavior. People that can't afford them still gonna get pets. Some of them don't even get licensed for them. They just get them on the black market or just breed them and think, like I said, think it's a good Christmas toy. And then they get tired of it because they don't feel like watching it. They got to go to work. It's using the bathroom all over the house. It don't do nothing but irritate them now. It was fun at first, lovey-dovey and all that, but people get tired of that. That's a lot of work. And when you have like three, four, five of them, man, it's crazy. So here we go again, throwing money at things that we shouldn't be throwing money at. We should be throwing money at educating people that if you can't afford these pets, you are not allowed to have them. We have to get tougher with some of our laws, man. You hate to do it. There's a lot of things we hate to do. But we have to do it to keep some type of order, folks. And all you folks out there that's crying, oh no, we shouldn't do it, we shouldn't do it. Sooner or later, it's going to be one of your neighbors in that same situation. As soon as Fido get attacked, you ready to go crazy. So don't think because it's not happening to you right now. It's coming. So that's why we have to slow it down, keep it from getting out of hand. Is that cruel or is that logical? You comment on that and let me know. You pet owners. You give me a solution. What do we do when people that can't afford? And don't give me none of this. It's they make you feel good. A lot of stuff make me feel good. I can't afford it. I can't handle it. Alcohol makes some people feel good. They shouldn't be drinking it though, because they want to fight and have car crashes and hurt other folks. Some people shouldn't smoke marijuana. They get all crazy and do stupid stuff. So you folks comment and let me know about that. I can handle it. Give me a solution. Don't tell me I'm wrong all the time. Give me a solution. Help me out. Okay? I think it's ludicrous we keep putting band-aids on stuff like that. Some of these people shouldn't have pets. They can't even feed themselves. Come on. Let's stop it, folks. Let's stop it. All right? Come on. I got a question. I always say this all the time. I got a question. Some people always laugh at me when I say this. Is the government trying to put Americans, the majority of Americans, on their dole? And what I mean by that, are they? Do it seem like the government wants you to need them to survive? They don't want you to be independent and have anything at all. It seems like they want you to have some type of subsidy so they can keep a hold on you. Do it seem like that, folks? This atmosphere, or do I sound like a conspiracy theory person? Because I don't see them addressing none of these domestic issues. Do you? Comment. Let me know. They talk about food prices. They've been talking about food prices since we came out of the pandemic. What's that been like? 3, 4, 5 years almost, something like that. Everything just rising. Why is that? Why is everything rising? Anybody give us a good answer? Could it be the ones that's in control of the money is raising it and ain't nothing we can do about it? I don't know. I'm not in control of no money. when you get your paycheck, you ain't control of it. Look at your paycheck before you get it. The government took their money out. In old days, they call that thievery. I thought you supposed to hand it to them, get you all your money, and then they send you a bill and say, here, you got to pay this part and pay this part. Oh, they take it right out, folks. Come on. I don't like it. I'm quite sure you guys don't like it. You work hard for that money. So, what you think? Comment, let me know. We got some bad domestic stuff going on. Nobody's addressing it. They're just talking about it. But they're addressing immigration, folks. They're addressing all these little wars that's going on, folks. They're finding the money for all of those things, folks. But your kitchen table issues, they can't find a dime for it. And then another thing, the other day they talking about the government gonna shut down if we don't pass this. I'm like, huh? What do you mean the government gonna shut down? How is that possible? I look at my paycheck every time I get paid, and they taking theirs out on time. I ain't miss a tax payment. Have you guys missed? Think about it. Have you ever missed a tax payment out of your paycheck? I don't think none of y'all missed a tax payment. And if they did, they getting it right away. Or they take your money out with no problem. They don't have no glitches or nothing. Like my camera is right now. Sorry about that, folks. I got one of these little cheap cameras. I'm going to give me another camera or something. I'm still new at this, folks, so bear with me. Hey, it look like give it a good little effect, don't it? You know, that little blinking a little bit. Hey, anybody know what that is? Let me know. Do I need to buy another camera or just something I can fix? Comment, let me know. Some of you techs out there. So, you know, I'm just wondering, folks. It's a toughie. Well, no, it ain't a toughie. We're going to talk about church one day a little bit. The reason I said that, I'm not beating up the church. I know the church is not everything, but the church used to be our moral compass. And those folks that don't know what morals is, Google it. They need to bring that word back. We don't have a moral compass. They used to be our last line of defense, the church. Social issues, domestic issues, civil rights issues, anything anything to deal with the human condition of living and surviving in this world. They used to be our last line of defense because when the government start acting crazy, they step up and say, wait a minute, hold it. You're messing with the people too much. This is going too far. But it seems like they're quiet right now, folks. I don't know why. I got some speculations, just like everybody else. I got a right to for what I see, and 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 I just hate to say it again, but here it comes around, that old ugly head again. The money word, money. Is it that? Is it that most people don't believe in God anymore? They believe in celebrities, sports figures, presidents, people in power. It just become like a Roman Empire where we have all these different types of Caesars and we do whatever they say and whatever they say goes? Or is it that bad now? I don't know. Any clergy out there, comment, let me know, help me out, because I'm not beating up the church. I'm just making an observation. Where's the front line against some of these issues? The people out here hurting. You know, we need some physicians out here in the neighborhood. not just the black neighborhood, but the whole country. The whole country is hurting. There's no unity at nowhere. It's all separation. So I just when I grew up, the church was the sanctuary. It was the sanctuary, folks. No matter what you done, no matter what's going on in your life, you was able to go in the church and get some help. Now I know there's a few out there that is, but it's so few that it's not even taking effect of what's going on in society right now. There's no respect for the church anymore. Now they have made the church like a mockery, and it's a shame. It's a shame. It's a sad day. But we'll talk about that some more on another show. But it's just sad, folks. Well, I'm gonna get off, folks. Thank you for listening to Hard Hats Conversation. Um, don't forget, baseball playoffs is about to start. The Guardians here in Cleveland are in the playoffs. Yeah, we all think they didn't wasn't gonna make it there. Let's be honest. Hey, I got tape. I got receipts. I recorded all their games. I was always watching it. So, you guys and girls that wasn't out there watching, I got receipts. I can show you my recordings. I recorded since the beginning of the season. So don't come to me saying, Richard, you ain't thinking about the Guardians either. Now I'm gonna see all y'all out there with your Guardians gear and all that. And guess what? Ain't nothing wrong with it. Enjoy it. We need some kind of outlet, in this whole crazy world. So, and one more thing on that note, pass it on. It's a site called Dominate the Books. Y'all better get with that guy. I'm telling y'all, his name is Keith. He's up and coming. You better ride with him early because them seats going to get filled up. He's winning. I don't know what he got going on, but he's winning. I don't know if he got a genie in a bottle or something, but he's winning. Check him out. I'm telling y'all, them seats are filling up. I'm riding first class because I was with him for day one. Them coach seats are filling up. Y'all better hurry up. Let's dominate the books. His host name is Keith. Check him out. All right. Thanks for listening. Be safe. Go in peace. Save your money for a rainy day. Have some fun out there. And when trouble come your way, laugh at it and know that you're going to get through it, okay? You're going to get through it. Think about all the other times that you couldn't make it, you thought you wouldn't make it, you got through it. Please, this is no joke. A lot of people don't want to talk like this. They want to be angry all the time. They want to be mad all the time. Let them go ahead. It's okay to get mad once in a while. That's okay. We human. But it's when you mad every day and mad day all day. That's when you're in trouble. So I want everybody to go in peace. Say goodbye to my friends, Kermit and Tommy right here. They just listening in. Don't pay them no mind. This is Hard Hats Conversations coming at you. Peace out.